once again. Hello everyone and welcome to the daytime stream. Wow, look, this table looks like it's a really deep table when I place the camera right. Doesn't that look really far away? But in reality, it's a really short table. There's not much space there. Wow, it's Carlos Cards. What's up, 86 Pokey? What's up, Joe Des Simone? Simone! How's it going, guys? All right, we're here to talk about Pokemons. We're here to talk about prices. We're here to talk about Cheese's new boyfriend. Let's get this slab sleeves out first, I suppose. Mister, what's up, Pokey-Wen? Hey, we got Rocket Sneak Attack. We got two of these. Two of them. All right, let's get some prices on these Rocket Sneak Attacks, shall we? We get a nice row of cards priced up for you. I bet a few of them would sell. I don't know how many will. But I think that this holographic trainer won't cost much. They never do. Give me a moment. So this is CGC 9.5 Rocket. It's called Sneak Attack. Okay, Sneak Attack. They're sneaky, man. So the Japanese version is 240. I hate having to check other card grading companies at the same time, but let's do this. Ah, here we are. So the PSA version is much cheaper at about 117. So we're going to make ours $100. I think that's fair. Okay, so ours are $100 for the Rocket Sneak Attack. We got two of them, two of both of them. Oh, and we're not going to price this up. We're going to save this. I'm going to save this for Mr. John and I. We're going to use this to do studies, do tests, see if we can identify the ink with different tools. So this is for him and I to learn about inking. How much to grade with you? You can see the price to grade in the menu. Yes, we talk about it in the menu. Ooh, a lovely dark Vileplume. Doesn't that make you want a dark Vileplume? Such a cool looking card, man. A lovely dark Vileplume. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Okay. Vileplume. $75. 75 buckaroos. Wow, that's pretty dang cheap, man. Wow. I'm going to price up some other cards. I think I might hold on to some of this. I like these Japanese vintage cards, and I feel like I'm just giving them away at that price. I might as well just keep them as if I was the buyer. But let's get some other ones priced up too. So here we go. We got some other cards as well. Those borderline 9.5 cards, I feel like they're a hold, man. I feel like they're already so well priced. That's the price you'd want them at. Mr. won't 1v1 me. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Here's Gengar Unlimited Hollow. Yay, here's Sceptile. This is from Team Magma versus Aqua. That's cool. Here is a Ruby Sapphire Mew. What's up, That Guy Gaming? This one's really cool. Reverse Foil Team Aqua Walrein. Okay, just wasted 25 on fast food. Could have bought more Pokemon cards from Mister. You know, it adds up though, Jeffrey. Like, let's say you did that 4 times a week. That's a $100 card. And so once you're done eating that junk food and a few hours pass and you poop it out or whatever, that's it. You're just out of $25. It never comes back. You've lost $25 for 1 second of good feelings or whatever, 5 minutes of stuffing your face with the food that's not even good for you. Whereas, had you spent $75 picking up Dark Vileplume, now you got a card in your portfolio. Maybe it's going up in price over time, but at least it's holding some value. You can always sell it back, and it's enjoyable anyways. Something to think about when it comes to consumables versus collectibles. Which one's the better purchase? I'm leaning toward collectibles. Collectibles, you don't turn them into poop, do you? They're still around later. All right, cool. True, just don't eat and buy the slabs. Although a greasy pizza might be worth it. Well, yeah, don't let me discourage you guys from having a pizza every now and then, but it's just something to think about. You know, something to think about. I have pizza every now and then. If you're real ambitious, if you're real determined, you can eat less Pizza Hut and have more cards. All right, so we got a Fossil Gengar here. He's English. So I'd like to make this 35 bucks. Wow, that is... Price of slabs has gone down, guys. They're more affordable. Thoughts on Prevail? It's yummy. Yeah, I like Prevail. So let's see. How about Mewtwo, Ruby, Sapphire? Well, so there's a 5 for about $72. We got a 6 on ours, huh? I guess we will make ours about $80. You know, that really just doesn't look that good, does it? It looks better when they have the sticker on them. Yeah, it looks better with the sticker. The thing is, the sticker takes an extra minute. Pricing cards is faster if you just write directly on the sleeve. Wonder if we could get like a big highlight marker or something like that. This is 35. Here we are. Septile, huh? Let's figure out about this Septile. So that's also Ruby Sapphire, but that's going to be Team Magma. Team Magma Septile. Well, I think I'd like to do about $90 on this. Do you reckon if you had a... Wait, let me check the PSA price. Yeah, I think that about $90 is correct. Did I say 80? $90. There's no exact ones like this. Do you sell codes? Codes! Ooh, unlimited Gengar. He can't be expensive, right? Oops, oops. My elbow's hitting the camera. Got any Funkos, mister? It's going down. You're just down over just exaggerating. Are you buying it right now? Can we buy the slab outright without doing payments? Of course, you don't have to do SLAB-AWAY. You can just buy it outright. That's the normal way. SLAB-AWAY is just like a special thing for people who need financing. So this guy will be $50. There are people who have thousands of raw EX cards waiting for grading to come down. I don't disagree. I think there's a lot of Pokemon cards left to grade, but I also believe that there are a finite number of the out-of-print cards. So whatever the final number is the final number, but there will be a day where there are no more to grade. There will be no more cards to grade when it comes to vintage. Like this Gengar, there's probably a lot of them. One day they'll all be finished grading. The number will be much higher than it used to be, but he'll be all done. Invest in glizzies! All right. Yeah, so who knows where the final number lands. But you can already tell some sets are going to be higher than others, right? Like some sets were printed more, some sets were more prolific, some sets were clearly printed less, or they're harder to grade. Some sets already have like 200 in the pop. Some sets have like 10 in the pop. So, you know, there's hints about the future. What is this, Walrein? So I guess I'll do about 40 bucks on this for now. Okay. Here's Hunter Expedition 6.5, huh? I'm here, mister. I don't really know what a 9.5 should go for. I'll make it 28. I think it will sell. Oops. Base set Raichu 7.5. You're giving smoked glizzy samples? Nice. So what we have here is a 7.5. Okay, here's an 8. Oh, that's base set 2. Never mind. Got base set 2. Ugh. Here we are, 7.5 for about $50. That's not bad, actually. Lovely card. Whoa, these are affordable. It's kind of interesting because this 9 is about to be really expensive. This was like $190 last time I checked. Just shows you that rock returns, man, going to the moon. Do you have Rayquaza VMAX Alt-Art? No. I wouldn't buy him either. He's way overpriced right now. Here we are. Ta-da! All right, very nice. There we go. We got a lot of new slabs. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you all. A 10 in that reverse Togetic is like pop 4. Yeah, some cards are really, really rare. Much more rare than others. How much is that Espeon Deoxys Rainbow? Espeon Deoxys. Oh, yes. If you'll give me a moment, I can get a price on that. Was he on the table? Moonbreon is way overpriced, guys. I promise you. Hear me today. He is overpriced. He will fall in price. So let's see. PSA 10, Tag Team, All-Stars. I've only been doing this for 3 years. Like, pretty much non-stop every single day of my life. Can you shout out my friend, Byron? Any shiny Pokemon? You're asking me if I have any shiny Pokemon? You got any shiny Pokemons? You heard it here first. That's right. Moonbreon overpriced. I can explain why. He's still in print, everybody. He's still in print. There's a ridiculous number of them waiting to be pulled. And as they get pulled, the population on the card will go way up. And as the population goes way up, the value of the card will stay stagnant or even go down. All right, so this beautiful tag team Espeon Deoxys is going to cost just $200. I think that's very reasonable. It's overpriced, but I want it. There's a better time to buy it if you're patient, guys. Let's talk about that for a minute. That's a good piece of content. You guys want to hear when you should buy that Moonbreon? I'm going to get a little piece of paper so we can talk about it, okay? Because you guys are all my besties, and I tell my besties what I think is the best time to buy a card. So give me a moment. The best time to buy Moonbreon. And, I guess Mike's side can make a clip of this if you wanted. If it doesn't seem like a very good clip, don't bother Mike's side. I don't want you guys to waste your money on Moonbreon. There's other things to open. We offer all kinds of things on this channel. Best time to buy the Umbreon, right? You guys want that Evolving Skies Umbreon Alternative Art VMAX. So this really is the Umbreon VMAX. All right, and so the best time is when, first off, it's done being printed. Okay, that's step number 1. They have to be done printing it. Why in the world would you buy a card that's still in print? why would you spend so much money on a card that's still in print? It makes no sense to me, okay? So if you're getting them for around 400, that's about the price I would pay for them, is about 400. I'm not paying any much more than 400 because I think that's about how much it would cost for me to obtain it. But so it's not done being printed. It could cost me more than that, but I really think the price could collapse to 4 very easily. So step number 2. Not much sealed product, sealed boxes are left, or I could have said remain. So this is step number 2. Most of the product needs to be opened, okay? Because one of the things that occurs over time, as time passes, more and more of your favorite booster box gets opened, which makes, by the way, makes the booster box rare. So the booster box becomes rare over time, but the Umbreon becomes less and less rare over time. So there's an inverse. There's an inverse between the slabs and the boxes. Inverse between, I'm Professor TCC right now, boxes versus slabs. Okay, there's an inverse between boxes and slabs. Right now, booster boxes are very high. So the boxes population is extremely high, and the slabs are very low. So right now there's a bazillion boxes to open, and there's not that many slabs yet. Over time, this flips. Over time, it becomes low boxes and high slab pop. Over time, they change places. Does that make sense? So right now, there's a lot of boxes and not a lot of slabs. Over time, they have an inverse where it becomes a few boxes remain and all the slabs have been graded. That's going to happen to every modern card, including Moonbreon. The last one, okay, last step. You ready? Step number 3. You buy it when it's not in the news. Buy when no one is talking about it. For the love of God, don't buy modern cards when they're trending. Are you crazy? You would be really stupid to buy a card that everyone is hyping and talking about. Everyone's going, oh my gosh, have you seen the price of Umbreon? It's going up so much. Yeah, because people are watching that news and they're getting FOMO, fear of missing out. They're getting FOMO like crazy, and they're buying the card right at the height of it being talked in the news. You buy a card when everyone's forgotten about it. So step number 1, wait for it to be done printing. It's out of print. Step number 2, wait for a lot more of the product to be opened. And step number 3, wait for no one to remember the card. No one's even thinking about it. There's a lot of Pokemon cards like that right now. Cards nobody's thinking about, nobody's talking about. And so because of that, people aren't being alerted to go bid up the price of it. So if you don't follow these 3 rules, you're going to get killed buying a slab at the wrong price. You're buying it at the wrong price, guys. So there you go. Mr. I'm not stupid. Best time to buy Umbreon VMAX. In other words, you got to be patient. Patience will be a payoff for you one day. Now, there's other slabs to buy. I would buy slabs that aren't in the news. Slabs that are vintage already because they're done being printed. Slabs where the population isn't going to go up that much more. Nah, don't listen to them. Buy immediately. Invest in Bidoof. This is really important to understand. Over time, the box population goes down and the slab population goes up. So some people say stuff like, oh, you should only buy boxes, right? Because boxes are always becoming more rare. I don't actually agree with that. I agree that you should be buying some slabs too, because some slabs are really beautiful. People who only buy boxes forget the reason there's a demand to open the box is because of the potential slabs you can pull out of it. If a box didn't have any cool cards in it, you know, nobody wants to open it. So that's kind of how it works. They're in tandem with each other. But that's it. That's it. And if we look in here, here's a pristine dark Vileplume for just $200. What? Go buy this card. Here's a perfect Darkrai from Platinum. It's graded perfect, and it costs less than a Moonbreon. There's just so many other options, and I also constantly show you guys cards that I like to buy, so you get an idea of what I'm buying at the time. You know, here's an out of print Final Fantasy called Ariana. She's one of those dragoons, right? So that's out of print. Here's a Jungle Pikachu. He's out of print. It's Pikachu, man. How do you go wrong with Pikachu? Tell me. But okay, so here's a Sabrina's Gengar. Unlimited Charizards are always fun. Here's a beautiful Espeon. So I get you guys product that I think is better than the Moonbreon. I could go get Moonbreon. I just think he's one of the worst purchases right now. Maybe he's a good card to make money off of as a seller, but as a buyer, you're going to buy this card at the top and watch it fall. Or you're going to watch a card that just kind of sits there and doesn't do anything, which is also a problem. Because you'd be better off at that point just owning sealed boxes of, like, I don't know, something that's getting opened rapidly. Like, if you own sealed boxes of Roaring Skies, that's pretty good. I was looking at the price of Lost Origin today with John, and it's up at like 900. It was only like 700 last year. So it actually changed in price in a good way. And I'm sitting on some, like, 2 cases of it. So that's good product. But, you know, I made a TikTok today showing off some cards I most recently bought. Might as well show my friends here on YouTube. Look at all this. So here's some of the stuff I bought. Nobody's talking about this Tyranitar, or this Starmie, or this Dark Slowking, this Dusclops, this beautiful Charmander, this beautiful Jolteon, this Kabutops was Pop 11 and I own 4 of them. Everyone's talking about the new Giratina. What about the old Giratina? He's beautiful, man. And here's another Dragonite. So I don't buy cards that everyone's talking about. That would be dumb. You want to buy cards nobody's talking about. Because if nobody's talking about it, nobody thinks to go buy it. Whereas, when everybody is talking about one card, the price just blows up. And so that's the difference. And, Mike says, Delta to the moon. I like it too. I'm a big fan. Can I see Snorlax and the 2 others? Hold on. Nobody wants Gordy. Yeah, I agree. Poor Gordy. Poor Gordy. I'm trying to get you guys some good, solid Pokemon advice. Whew. Let the Neanderthals buy the Moonbreon, okay? Wait till Moonbreon's done being pulled. Wait till the boxes are low pop and the slabs are high pop. Then you can go get a Moonbreon. But you gotta be patient, okay? And don't have FOMO, ever. FOMO is an emotional problem. FOMO makes you irrational. Never let yourself get FOMO. Always buy a card based on what your favorite Pokemon is and what you think is at a good time to buy a card, okay? All right, we're ready. Let's get started. We are ready. You think we got any orders today? I don't know if we got any orders. I'm so FOMO. We have a Danny Adams order. 5 Roaring Skies. You got it, Danny Adam? This is a good set to open, too. Roaring Skies is great. There we go. 5 Roaring Skies. Mister, give me that Giratina. Oh, I would. Ruben says there's currently 1,830 Moonbreons already. Yeah, and if you track that number is going to go to 4,000 in no time, just like Hidden Fate's Charizard. Did you guys know the SV49 Charizard, that beautiful SV49 Charizard, he's a pop like 4,200 now. I get it. People want him. Is now the time to buy them? No, because there's still a lot of Hidden Fates out there. And so I would wait for more of them to get pulled, more of them to get graded before buying one. So there's other cards that are much more rare that it's better to go after those for now. And then later you can still pick up that Charizard. With that logic, do you think it's still too early to buy a Hidden Fate Charizard? Yes, it's way too early. It's way too early. There are cards much older than that one that nobody's talking about, much lower pop. Go after those. Same with sealed product. So we open a lot of packs. Now listen, not everyone's buying Pokemon cards to make money. Not everyone's buying Pokemon cards based off of, oh, which card's going to become the most expensive over time. Some people are just having fun. So you want to open up some Evolving Skies, open some Evolving Skies. Maybe you pull Umbreon and flip them and whatever you do with them. I'll open one for myself right now. So, but if I was to point out on our menu some of the better things to open, Roaring Skies is up there. And you guys have seen it. If you've been here the last couple of nights, you've seen Roaring Skies give out some crazy good pulls. Pulls that can make you just as much money, and they're actually old. They're out of print. So that's a great set to go after. But we also put up other sets, like you guys saw Primal Clash over the last couple of days. That was fantastic. And then like 2 weeks ago, we were doing Rocket, we were doing Fossil, we were doing Gym Heroes. That stuff's actually really old. You definitely open that stuff. All right, you ready? Here goes. Danny Adam. Black and white full arts are underrated. But you know, I am big on buying slabs too. Some guys think that you should only buy sealed product. I don't agree. My slabs have done very, very well. Some slabs have gone up in price faster than my actual sealed products. So, and that's just because slabs are what drives the hobby, in my opinion. Like, if nobody wanted the slabs, why would anyone open the boosters? Electrode. What's up, Kyle Sexton? I'm doing pretty good. Lovely day. It's beautiful outside. I think it's cooling off a little bit out here. Oh, speaking of which, look at this Mega Latios EX. Beautiful. So there's a gradable card. You got this Dratini and Natu as well. Cute little Dratini. What do you think about 400 for a Rayquaza 10 from Delta Species? You know, that's up to you. If you think you're getting it at the right price. But let me tell you something. That Umbreon is at the wrong price. That Umbreon, it's way higher than it needs to be because it's in the news. You don't buy the cards that are in the news. And you definitely don't buy cards that are still in print. Maybe you open them out of a booster pack and then you grade it and you sell it to some other guy. But you definitely don't buy graded slabs of a modern set. I just think in general, that's for people who are just having fun with the hobby. They're not here to make money on the hobby. So that's for people having fun. But if you're somebody in the hobby and you're trying to be like an investor type, you just avoid those because they're, you know, they got to be out of print, first of all. They got to be, or else there's no point. All right, here we are. Yeah, you got to wait till they're out of print, man. I got that Latios there for 50 as a 10. Nice, man. Beautiful card. So that's for Danny Adam. All right, Danny. I want your Snorlax. You want my Snorlax? Can I see Snorlax and 2 other $35 slabs? I feel a little silly because I just ordered a bunch of cards to finish my Battle Styles Master set. Yeah, and you know, you'll learn, you get better at it over time. Again, collecting can just be for fun, right? Collecting doesn't have to be, oh, I've got the card that's going up in price the most over time. But that's the other way of looking at it. That's the investor way of looking at it. You buy the cards that are rare first and the common cards later. Guess what? Moonbrown's a common card. Whereas maybe Espeon's not so common. Does that make sense? So it's just like that. Why would you buy the common card first? Start with the rare card. Buy the rare card first. That makes way more sense. Would you let me buy a whole fossil pack? Yeah, if you can get 3 guys together, you guys can buy out one of my triple fossil breaks. So let me show you, Mr. Long Donovan. I can only sell these 3 at a time. So if you buy 1 pack and get 2 other guys in with you, then you each get 1 pack, okay? But I got to sell them 3 at a time at least. So that is an option. I think we had somebody do that. Here we go. We got this lovely Snorlax from Jungle. It's an unlimited Snorlax. Very affordable, very beautiful and old. Already graded for you. How nice. Annoying visuals. I was purchasing 1 sealed Ghost of the Past Dark Magician Girl pack art to go along with my shipping, and I have a Togekiss. Oh, no. I get it now. You didn't say Ghost of the Past. That's why you didn't say Ghost of the Past Second Haunting. That's why I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. So, there is an original Ghost of the Past. That's the older set. How much for 1 fossil pack? I think I was doing 500 for one fossil pack, okay? They're unweighed, which means one of them's heavy and two of them are going to be light. So you got one heavy pack and two light packs. Hopefully. It's possible for all three to be light, but it's also possible for two of them to be heavy. I guess in theory you could get three heavy, but that would be terrible for everyone else in the box. So, but they were pulled in the same order in the box, just in a row. And probably the most likely outcome is two light, one heavy. And yeah, if you got guys who want to go in with you on 3 packs, very cool. I would love to see that myself. I love selling the vintage stuff. It's very neat looking. Here it is. So we got you're a wizard, Harry. We got a dark magician girl. She's very dark. She's also a magician. She's also a girl. You're average. That's pretty cool. Hope all is well, says Pokey Bombs Tommy. Oh, Tommy, you shouldn't have. Come on now. Can I just get some sleeves? My God. There we go. 4th print slabs. You mean like from base set? Those are very, very niche. I've no doubt there'll be a market for them, but yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? That would be for somebody who, let's say they've already collected all the other base set. Now they're going for like 4th base set or something. I don't know. But I've seen them go up in price. So, hey, mister, any banned Japanese cards you're selling? Yeah, we got the Naughty Grimer right now, actually. Naughty Grimer's for sale. Those banned Japanese cards, extremely popular. Oops. What's your email or to reach out to you? So I don't really give my email out. I don't know why. I probably should, but I do have a reason. It's definitely not for privacy. Here's the real reason, is because I don't want my emails to be flooded. I need to get emails from important people like my accountant. So maybe I need a second email. But the best way to reach out to me is Discord. Get on our Discord server. The second best way would be Instagram. So you can contact me on Instagram. Those are both good options. Just search my name on Instagram. You'll find it. So those are 2 ways to reach out. Email is not a good idea. I get important messages from like my accountant in my email, like legal stuff. So I don't like the idea of receiving emails. All right. Where is that card? I said we had Naughty Grimer, didn't I? Thought we did. Well, he's somewhere. Let me get a label here for annoying visuals. Could have sworn we had one. Probably best to make a new email, indeed. Yeah, but then I'd be checking emails. Man, I don't want to check another source. I'm so tired of checking like email and all that other stuff. It's too much. What a lineup. On the table? That's some cool stuff on the table, man. Yeah, that's some great looking stuff. Really affordable too is what stands out to me about it. Like the Espeon and the Snorlax being 60 and 120. That's fantastic because remember, part of that cost is already the cost of grading. And also CGC has done the job of ensuring that those are authentic, untampered with cards. And they just look very beautiful and very displayable, but also very affordable. So there's an economy for Pokemon cards for people who are not like old, fat, rich guys like me at this point. I feel old anyways. But yeah, so there's an economy for people who are younger. They're 18, they're 20, they're in college still, and they just want a cool card, and they don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a Pokemon card, right? And so that's where these cards fit in. All right. That was annoying visuals. We have Edwin Garza, 1 Roaring Skies Snipe. You got it, man. The eggs are like, don't eat us. Shedinja Bonnet. Oof, I'm sorry, man. I want to invest, but I don't have the budget. And that's why we talk a lot about finances too, Gabriel. We talk about how to increase your income. That's the best thing you can do in life. People talk about investing. Forget about investing. Investing's not helpful until you're making good money. You need to make good money. Then you can worry about investing. So the step number 1 is increase your income somehow. All right, Edwin Garza, which most people can find a way to do that, especially if you're young. You got a lot of energy and you got a lot of time. You can increase your income by working more hours, picking up a second job, or competing for a higher paying job, or telling your boss you want more money. Hey, boss, make sure you're in a job where the job teaches you something valuable. So remember, jobs aren't just for money. Jobs are for education. You learn a craft, you learn a skill. So are you learning the skill that you want to know? And if you are, good, stay with that job. But if you're not learning something that you think evolves into something valuable later, then move on to the next job. Anthony Rodriguez, 1 Merlin, Series 2. You got it, man, Mr. Anthony, coming in for the snipe. Multiple sources of income is the key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. All right, here we go. I feel like saying multiple sources of income doesn't truly figure anything out for somebody. But when you say something like just pick up more hours, now that's something they could do right now. A lot of people can just go pick up more hours. Just tell your boss you want more hours. Oh, there we go. If you're maxed out at 40 hours and they say not an hour more, then simply go pick up a side job. A lot of side jobs with the, the quote gig economy. All these apps that rent your pool from your backyard or rent your Airbnb your house or DoorDash or grocery shop for people. Go find one of those. Pick up a few little side jobs on the weekend. Anthony Rodriguez. That's what I would be doing anyways. Let's see. Yeah, if I couldn't max out more hours at my current job, I'd pick up a little side job on the weekend. Maybe try to work 4 hours on Saturday, work 4 hours on Sunday. That's 8 hours. That's like a whole shift. So you can still enjoy your weekend. You just give up 4 hours of it. Your weekend's really wasted a lot of the time. People just sit on the couch and watch TV for 4 hours. You could be doing some job just for about 4 hours and then walking home with a nice little bonus paycheck. I'll never work for someone ever again. Well, I'm open-minded to working for someone. It just has to be the right job. Side jobs equal more sources of income. I'm going to tell my boss I need more hours. Oh, yeah, that's me. My grandpa always said, when you stop learning at your job, it's time for a new job. Yeah, that's a good quote, too, by the way. Jeff Leon, Mr. Let's Go signature hunting again. 2 Mashokus. You got it, man. Yeah, but then on the other hand, you got like the Japanese where they take one job and they work it their entire life because they want to be like the very best at it. So that's a different take. You know what I mean? But yeah, you should be learning. You should be expanding. You should be getting better. You should be practicing. Here we are. Let me get that music playing. Click. 3 quintessentials. All right, we got to get that next box of quintessentials opened. I watch live stream when I get a chance. You can buy a slab and he will hold till you can pay to ship. Recently invested in my nephew, $3,000 to go to barber. Get his hustle going and teach him how to grow his money. 10,000 hours into something and you become a master. I wonder if I've done this for 10,000 hours yet. Here we are. 1 Adventure Time. Yes, sir. Love the Adventure Times. All right, this is for our friend Jeff Leon. My Surges Magneton got a 9. Oof, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I hate that. You have by far, mister. Well, we do about 5 hours a night. 5 hours a day, I mean. What's 10,000 divided by 5? Like 2,000? Divided by 5. So about 2,000 nights. And what's that divided by 350? No, that would take 5.7 years. We're not quite there. We're not masters yet. Wow. Easy snipe. Jeff Leon picking up the Call of Adventure full art. Wow, I love this one. Look at that. That's so cute. All right. Oh my God, you got What She Loves. Ooh. Ah, man, but sometimes you do extra. Some days I do work extra hours. That's true. Technically, I work more than 5 hours a day. I work like 8 or 10 hours a day. I'm sorry, not 8. I work like 10 to 12 hours a day, at least, because I divide my time across many different things. And so I guess if you counted all those hours, you would say we've spent even more. I know What She Loves. Would you consider yourself a Poke guru? I do. I consider myself extremely good at what I'm doing. I've talked to people and realized they don't understand it like I understand it. And the reason that I understand it so much is because practice makes perfect. And you guys know for a fact that I must be moving crazy numbers of cards backwards and forwards. And I see stuff happen. When you move stuff in large quantities, you see stuff happen. And we've been doing this nonstop. nonstop for 3 years. So I've learned a lot in 3 years. And there's not a lot. It feels like there's not a whole lot of new things that like surprise me anymore. But, you know, just reaffirms what I've already, you know, realized, reaffirms what I've already, what's the word? There's a word. It's not consider. Concluded. There we go. Things I've already concluded. So it reaffirms my older conclusions. Ooh. Jeff Leon, like this whole deal with the Moonbryon. Yeah. It's the same deal. All right, Jeff. Do you write cards off on taxes? It's the other way around. You pay taxes on your cards. Have you ever streamed when you're super tired? Constantly. Confirmation on your thoughts are nice. What she loves card is a case hit. Those hours count. That's true. Sent you a message on Instagram reaching out to see if you want to buy my collection. I'm always buying collections constantly, guys. Especially if you need emergency cash or you're tired of Pokemon and you just want out. I can make it very easy to sell your collection and leave the hobby, okay? I'm all about that. The other thing I can help you do, let's say you got some Pokemon that you absolutely hate. Let's say you got a Vileplume and you can't stand Vileplume and you don't want to be bothered selling Vileplume. Reach out to me. Make me an offer. I'll buy Vileplume and sell them all day because, you know, that's my job. My job is to be able to sell anything. Next up, we got Joseph Jones, 5 bulk grades. I got a box. What's up, Joseph? All right, Joseph, 5 of them. I'm stepping out. Law is time, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of people come and go, and so it's completely understandable. Oh, this is interesting. All right, so these are all off-center, right? We could grade this Valifor Legendary Non-Hollow. You got some non-hollows here. Well, I like this. And a little white dot. They found their whole collection at the grandma. Who did? Joel Mama did? Yeah, I wouldn't bother with this one. So some cheaper hollows. Go for the expensive stuff first, you know what I mean? Yeah, this one, maybe. We looked at that, remember. Oh, I know him. I told him to. I know I won't get current market price. Just try to let go of the collection. I'm very good when you don't want to do any work anymore. You're tired of working. You don't care about if you get the perfect amount out. You don't want, you're not, you know, ambitious about it anymore. It's no more, it's not fun anymore. And you're just wanting to get out of it because, you know, you'll be happier when you're out. So I can make that happen very quickly. You have to be willing to come under the market price because that's what I sell at is the market price. So if you can work with me on that, then we could definitely get something going. And I'm very trustworthy and I got a lot of cash just to liquidate whatever you got. So you don't have to worry about the amount that you have. You can have any amount and I can liquidate it. But it has to be at a price where I go, okay, I can make some money here, so this is worth my time and effort. So that's the that's kind of like a win-win. You get done selling your cards, you get the dust off your hands, and you go, I never have to think about this again. And I got a little cash in my pocket now from the sale of my cards. So that's the sort of win-win. And then I turn around and I'm still, you know, I'm still very motivated, and this is what I do. This is my business. So I turn around and I get a bit of a higher price on it, and that's what motivates me to wake up and go back to work every day. Is you know, this is my livelihood and I'm passionate about it. So that's how it works. Some guys just come to me thinking, oh, this card sells for $820 on eBay, so you got to buy it for me for $800 because they think I'm going to sell the card and make 20 bucks. And it's like, I'm not going to take all the risk on selling that card and wrap up $800 of inventory cash to make 20 bucks selling a card that's hard to sell. You know what I mean? That's just silly. But they, you know, people got to learn that too. So when you're doing card trading, you might be such a noob that you don't understand. Nobody wants to sell your $800 card for a $20 profit. So, but that's okay. We were all noobs at some point. I was a noob when I started. I like that one. Tyranitar. You could grade Tyranitar. Wouldn't that be funny? It's a bit thin on the left. It's just an Nidoran. Set those to the side for the moment. Oh. Okay, so those are going to be the two that we grade for sure. Those two, and then we have to pick one more. This is now your not hits bag. You like that? Not hits. All right, so this is a bit easier after going through your bag. I'm glad we went all the way to the back of your bag, because what we are definitely going to do is grade up these beautiful Topps the Movie 2000 cards, because they might actually grade 10, and they are very vintage and very old. I'd be very happy to get these encapsulated for you. There we go. Now, the piles we have left, you gave me a lot to think about today. I've been collecting cards for 8 years now with some breaks, but watching your streams, I'm leaning more towards investing now that I have a college money. Right, there's collectors and there's collector investors. Collectors just want every card. Investors, they want to make sure they buy the right card at the right time. You want to start with the rarest card and end with the most common card. The collectors are just the average person, and they just buy whatever is put in front of them. And so they just, you know, they're going to go buy Moonbryon for like 800. Now, if you want to try and open up Evolving Skies and pull the Moonbryon to sell to the guy who's buying it for 800, fine. But, and that's gambling, by the way. So if you're just here to gamble, just go have some fun gambling. You can pick which set, by the way, you think is the best turnover for the gamble. But if you're like a collector investor who wants to hold for 20 years, 20 years is a long time, guys. You got to be okay losing out on your cash. Your cash isn't available anymore. It's not in your bank account anymore. It's going to be sitting in cardboard. So, but you're going to hold for 20 years. You're going to start with the rarest card first. That's your job, is to start with the rarest first, and the least rare is the last card you buy. So these are all okay. I like this little pile. And what about this pile? Tyranitar, Machamp, Nidorino. I'm leaning toward the Lightning, actually. I don't know if you're open to grading Opus cards, but that is an Opus Legendary Rare. You can tell by the L down there. So that's Opus 1 Legendary. I'm going to send out your Lightning because I'm guessing it's an easy 10. Now, it's not a guaranteed 10, but it is an easy 10. Oh, what is this? It's another Card Saver 2. That goes in the trash. Card Saver 2 is terrible. You guys shouldn't buy them. All right, there we go. So you don't really have a lot to choose between now. Yes to Opus. I like the way you think, mister. How many packs in Adventure Time? Mr. Joe, that's why people come here. They like to hear my thoughts in the hobby. I've spent more in this hobby than the average person. I don't know what percentile I come into, but maybe top 10, maybe top 5 even but I just don't know what kind of money people spend. People are richer than me, that's for sure. But so I've put a lot of my very real money into this hobby. Like when I bought the $20,000 Gold Star Charizard, most people don't take that risk. I'm taking that risk because I really believe something's there. And until you do that, until you drop like $20,000 on one card, you haven't crossed that line where you have shown that you have real faith in something, because people don't just lightly give up 20,000. Okay, so, and that's just for one card. I got all these boxes full of cards over here. And then there's guys out there who spend even more. They spent $250,000. They spent $100,000. Maybe you're Logan Paul and you spent $5 million. So, and those guys are actually rich. I'm not rich like that. But, you know, so I've crossed a line where I really believe this is an okay place to send my money. And to reach that point, you kind of have to feel like you're confident in seeing the patterns and knowing what's going on. Of course, you could just buy that just because you're willy-nilly, you know, YOLO. But most people won't do that with 20,000. They won't go, okay, they'll go buy like another house, or they'll go put it in the stock market. That's a more traditional way to invest, very safe way, very proven way to invest. So that's what the average person will do. But I'm out here doing this experimental thing, but I spend all my time with the experimental thing, you know, so I feel like I have a knowledge of it. I've gained a knowledge on what's going on with it. All right, we're putting you in this earlier bag, so those get graded sooner too. How about that? Kind of nice. Joseph Jones. But, you know, so you get a lot of people who have opinions about what's going on in the card market, and it's really funny because those guys don't really invest in the card market. Why would you take advice from somebody who's not putting their money where their mouth is, right? Why would you take advice from him when he's not out there buying $20,000 Charizard? He makes all his money and then he goes puts it in the stock market or something, or whatever he does with his money. I don't know what people do with their money, but you don't see all the Pokemon. All the Pokemon guys are strongly opinionated, but they don't all invest that money back into the Pokemon cards. So it's like, what are you really selling to people? Do you really believe what you're selling, or are you just here to make some money, I guess? But yeah, I don't know. All right, 12 people in the queue. The queue's pretty short, that means. Michael Osborne. Mr. Continuing my pre-order trend, could I have 4 Dark Phantasmas? You got it. 4 Dark Phantasmas. And where are they? Here they are. I think they're scared. There we go. I think they have a negative view of the market, but they're willing to sell cards to you. Was that 5 grades? Wait, was it supposed to be 5? Oh my gosh, I think I grabbed you 3. I'm so sorry, Joseph. We did all that pre-grading, and my mind thought that you wanted 3, not 5. All right, hold on. So out of this pile, the card I like best is this Rainbow Decidueye. And how about this Pyroar? I think the back is just too off center. This is difficult. I'm gonna send Noel from from Opus 1. I was gonna say first edition Final Fantasy. From Opus 1. So Noel. Here we are. TheCardconomist. No, yeah, 6.6 million. Here we go. And the bird. Cheap, cheap, fun, fun. There we go. There we go. And let's get this into that bag with the rest of your cards where it belongs. So your bag is right here. Sorry about that, Joseph. Talking myself out of forgetting that number. So what you're saying is I need to buy more cards. You're a little low on hit cards at this point. You have fewer options. There we go. And there we go. All right. All right. Woo. All right. Now, what were we doing? We were helping Mr. Michael with 4 Dark Phantasmas, 1 Eevee Heroes. All right. Fwee? Wait, you're one of Fwee ones? Mr. John was saying that we should do a giveaway soon. But, you know, we're very close to a giveaway. We're heading toward that 50,000 subscriber giveaway. And so I can't wait for that, but we're going to have a lot of giveaways then. We're very close. We're about 250 subscribes away from hitting 50,000 subscribers. Really want to get that number. There we go. Here's another one. How's that possible? That's very weird. 50K, congrats. You can't say congrats yet because we haven't actually hit the number. We got to hit that number first. All right, that was for Michael Osborne. Thanks, Michael. So, Michael. No celebrating. We got to hit that number first. Badass accomplishment on the way. I know. Mr. Timeout Anthony, the mod. Okay. The real Anthony. There you go. Congrats on 50K. All right, so we'll put this right here, back into the M box, which is very full. We have Mr. Darren Thompson, 1 live, 1 adventure time. You got it, Mr. Darren. It's a cold live. I'm sorry. So 1 Wise Adventure. This is for Mr. Darren. Ooh, I love the Adventure Times. They're so cute. Diglett reveal on 50K. This is really cute. That one's creepy. What's that called? Jake Demonic Disguise? Oh my god, dude. That one looks creepy as heck. All right. And Darren, you had a bag right here. Darren Thompson. What a nice, easy stream so far today. I like nice, easy streams. Andrea Navarro, 1 Pokebro. You got it, Andrea. Oh, cool, man. Check this. Oh, snap. You got 3 of them. Nidoran, Nidorina, and Nidoqueen, or Nidoqueen. Look at that. These are Cardos cards. Very gradable, very collectible, and rare. Wow. Now there's no more of them in the box. I got to put more in the box, I guess. Okay, Mr. Andrea. Andrea with an A-N. Let's see. I thought you were restocking Adventure Times. I did. They're very restocked right now. You should buy some. Or did you say I thought you weren't restocking them? Because clearly I have, which means I changed my mind. Okay, let's see. A lot of people were requesting it, by the way. So they were all like, I want to open Adventure Time. There we go, Andrea. Aaron Steeros, 3 chilies. All right, Aaron. 3 Lost Abyss. 3 Lost Abyss. That would be here. Plus shipping, I have an Alcremie slab. Do I need to send more for that? You're fine. What's up, Russ? It's Russ. It's almost Christmas, Russ. We're heading closer to Christmas now. Ew, mister. Ew. Gross. I hate that. What is the music? All right, what we got? What we got? Bond Sweet. Hatram Lightbard. Where's the Halloween music? It's not Halloween, dude. Woohoo, Christmas. I know what that means. Hey, mister, I'll buy something if you blow kisses. Mwah. Mister, do you have any Black Friday deals? It's not Black Friday. Didn't he want Lost Abyss? Oh, no, I did that thing, didn't I? I did that thing where my brain confuses Lost Abyss with Astral Radiance because they have similar colors like purple. Oh, my God. Let's get him those Lost Abyss. All right, so we got 2 open packs for the next person who orders Astral Radiance. Who knows what was going to be in there? I saw that, Giovanni. The moment a girl turns 25, he says, I'm out of there. He says she got to be young. How old is he? Is he like 50 or something? Like 100 years old? He said, only young women for me. Here we are. He's keeping all the young women to himself. That guy does not play by anyone's rules but his own. Wake up, mister. Wait, this is Dark Phantasma. Oh, my God. I grabbed another purple-colored set. All right, he can have them. You can have all of them, man. Let's get those Lost Abyss. I'm just grabbing by color codes in my mind. I'm going to have to stop doing that. They need to make the sets look different. The sets look too similar. I mean, 24 Prime with the Woman Ordeal, he's smart. Mr. Messing Up, you need a spank. You gotta consider, I kind of run on autopilot when I open packs. That's kind of how it works, right? It's autopilot. And so here we go. 3 of these beautiful cards here. He's 47. Wow, he's almost 50. So he's dating women where... So these women weren't born until he was like 23 or something like that, 22. So when he was 22, these girls were born. They were baby. Robin the Grave, Robin the Cradle. Here we go, Caillou Rem. I don't know, man. Hey, Perez, bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's see. Ugh. Let me fix this. So this is for Aaron Searles with an A, double A. I do need to be shipped. Okay, Mr. Aaron. Anything for Aaron. Don't matter. She's in her mid-20s. That's a little different. Once they hit 25, they're spoiled, man. Time to get a fresh one. He doesn't want expired meat. All right, here we are. You think he wants expired meat, expired fruit, expired goods? By 25, they're basically like a million years old to Leonardo DiCaprio. Getting some bucks because of mod fights. Maybe it will cover all these packs I'm opening that I'm not supposed to. I'm just losing money. I'm just losing money when I open the wrong pack. Losing money like a dummy. Purient. Aged beef, expired milk. She's a fossil by 26. That's right. Michael Osborne, Fossil Gengar, please. $35 Fossil Gengar. Here he is. You got it, Michael Osborne. Wait, you didn't ask for shipping, did you? No, you didn't. Osborne. Yeah, it's all over the internet. He broke up with his girlfriend at the age of 25. He just never stops, does he? Gregory Pablo, 2 Adventure Times. Aloha, Mister. In my order, I sent an extra 10 for the Gengar and Haunter slabs to be able to snipe and sure I get them. Is that still a thing? In fact, it is. So that what that really means is Michael Osborne is getting a refund right now. Michael, you have been sniped because that's still a thing. I'm sorry, Michael. Sniping is a practice where somebody pays over what you paid. They're allowed to do that for just a little while. They're not allowed to do that like 20 minutes after you've made your, after you've already received the card. So I'm going to set that to the side. Michael Osborne, 35 bucks. So, and let me get the Haunter off the table so nobody else gets affected by that. There we are. All right, we set that to the side for now. That's brutal. That's pokey business. Steve, well, Michael didn't lose anything. He still got his $35. It's kind of like if somebody bid at the last second on an auction and you didn't have to go in at the lowest possible price. You could have yourself ordered it $5 over, but you didn't want to, or maybe you didn't know about this ability to auction on something, you know what I mean? But whatever the case is, it's going to end up going to the other guy because you are allowed to place $5 over the original price to make sure you get it. Is there a page to see all your slabs? Great question. In our Discord server, there is a channel called the Pricey Slab channel where you can see all my most expensive slabs for sale right now. Go check that out. Now, all the cheap slabs are on the table and they get rotated and, 1 week from now, these will all be sold. Nothing on this table lasts more than a week. That's extremely accurate. It's all gone in 1 week. All right, so Gregory Pablo. I can fix that hole in the drywall for 25 bucks. Yay! Thanks, Gregory. 2 Adventure Times to open and 1 for my bag. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gregory. Gregory, if you had said it a little bit different, you should have said 2 Adventure Time, leave 1 sealed. I'm so sorry, I didn't understand. I thought you were telling me that you had a bag. I didn't know you were trying to tell me to leave 1 sealed. I'm sorry about that, man. I opened them for you. Oof! The message didn't convey what you meant here. You said 2 Adventure Time to open and 1 for my bag. So when I read that line, 2 Adventure Time to open, I think open to Adventure Time. I'm so sorry, man. Beatrice Monis. Aloha. Can I please get the Gengar and Haunter and 1 Pokebra? We'll take store credit. All right, here goes. You ready? Mr. I sent for 3 Adventure Time. Oh, wow, man. You got to be careful with how you word it. So he actually sent for 3. I didn't understand that, man. I would have felt bad if you didn't get this. All right, here we are. Yeah, be careful out there. I want to make sure you get your entire order. That's in my best interest that you're happy. All right, there you go. So you got 1 sealed pack. And we're kind of out of room on the table for you. We're going to put you over here in this G overflow box now. You're kind of confusing me. I was confuzzled. There we go. So plenty of room for you in the other G-Box. Now, what we were doing, we were on the next order for Mr. Beatrice. I'm trying to sell some Pokemon cards if anyone wants anything. Now, you can't come in the comment section. You can't come into the live chat trying to sell cards. That will get you banned, okay? So don't do that. The comment section cannot be a shop for people, okay? That would be very bad because then everyone would try to do that, and my whole comment section would just become people talking about what they have for sale. Here we are. You got eBay to do that. We also have a Discord server for that called Pokestand Marketplace. If you go to Pokestand Marketplace, you can sell your cards there. But you got to click on the link in the description to find Pokestand Marketplace, okay? So go over there. The only thing we allow is you can share Cheese's OnlyFans. All right. Ooh, that's a full art. Charizard, Venonat, Snorlax, Meowth. It's a very strange packet. Okay, let me grab your bag. I have so many Diglett card picks for sale. Boy, I bet I could sell my Diglett picture just because people are curious. I could sell my Diglett picture all day. Create an OnlyFans. You can all judge the quality of my Diglett. Easy. Easy money. I don't think my wife would like that. If I did that, the problem is my wife would know all these girls would come chase me down afterwards, so that's the problem. How do you take yourself out of timeout? You can take yourself out of timeout for $5, and then I'd have to go find the message where you got timed out, and I'd undo it. Market crash imminent. Yeah, well, I feel like we're in the market crash now. This is the market crash. The economy is... The stock market, is not up for a full year despite inflation. So if you're having inflation, you expect the stock market to keep up with inflation. Instead, it's gone negative by like 10%, and it has not recovered. This is the crash. Nobody really knows where the bottom is, but this is my guess. My guess is that this is the bottom, and we're still in it, and we haven't escaped it. And I don't think we will escape it until Joe Biden's out of office. That's the truth. When Joe Biden's out of office, I think it's going to flip. All right, so now we got Nathan Tarr. I made my only 2 purchases of last year. I still watched the stream, but never shipped. If my cards are still there, please ship. Nathan Tarr, I guarantee you, if it's a 1-year-old bag, and it is, because you just showed me that it is gone. It's 100% gone. I've gone through all the boxes and eliminated all year-long bags. I even have a special box for bags that are about to go past their 1-year mark. So what I could do for you, though, Mr. Nathan, I'll get you a refund. And I'm sorry about it. We're out of room on the table. I just have no more room. It's impossible. I can't keep people's cards here for a full year. Some people have told me I shouldn't even be doing a year. They say I should do, 6 months at best. Let's see, Nathan. I don't want you to give me that $8 for nothing, though. Let me get it returned to you. I am sorry. All right. Damn, that's crazy. Dude's bag just done. I guarantee you it probably had almost nothing in it. People who leave their bag behind, there is a pattern. So I just took a bunch of cards back from people who left their bags behind. And almost exclusively what you pull out of the bags is like this. You pull like a useless V card. You might pull like a V Max. What you don't pull are, you never pull alternative arts. You never pull hyper rares. Almost never. There might be like one, and it's like a bad Pokemon. That's why they didn't want it. So the bags that get abandoned are not good bags. They're like exclusively lame. And that's because when you have something valuable, you're not going to forget about it. So here's Brooks Belanger, One Evolving Skies. 1 Shining Fates. I had a few good cards, but nothing insane. Is that you, Shinikin, the Nathan guy? I'm so sorry, man. Hey, mister, do you have any graded Shining Steelix? I have 1 first edition PSA 10 Shining Steelix. All right, so 1 Shining Fates. Yeah, sometimes there's like 1 card in the bag. That's okay. How about Daniel Sandhue? Are you Daniel Sandhue? I think you're still in. That motherfucker got me good. Oh, right. You told me stuff about Daniel Sandhue. Let me check, because I don't think he shipped, okay? So we're going to look up Daniel Sandhue, and we're going to see last time he shipped, okay? So on August 2nd, his last order was, I have a bag, but I've not ordered in a long time, but I'm back 10 Fusion Strike. So that is it. He ordered on August 2nd, which was this month. He got 10 Fusion Strike, and he has not spoken to me since, but he has not shipped. So Daniel Sanchu should have an up-to-date bag over here. So he probably is busy with something, or he forgot. I don't know. Go try to contact him. Because he never paid? No, there's somebody who bought like a slab from Daniel Sanchu, and he's saying he ghosted right after. I'm seriously thinking about PSA 10 Sky Resort for 13K. Goodbye or no? Well, yeah, if you can get it for 13,000, I think that's a very reasonable price. I myself would be tempted at 13,000. Here's Dialga. Here's Floatzel. Now I don't have to buy another one because I've already got one in my collection. So in terms of social media strength, I've already got one to show off, so I'm set that way. So I could take that same 13,000 and buy a card that I don't have. That gives me more cards to show off on social media. So your strategy is, you got to think about your strategy. But yeah, I mean, being able to show it on social media is part of why collecting is so powerful these days. You make money from showing them off. So Brooks says, book grade Sylveon alternative art. You got it, man. Brooks Bellinger. Brooks. Hi, mister. Just got off twerk. You just got off twerk. Rotate the slabs. You got it, man. I don't think you have enough cards in here. I think you need more. All right, there it is. Brooks, give me that Sylveon. Thanks. We got some beautiful, beautiful cards. I feel like it will be worth more than 13,000 in the future. Yeah, I agree. I think he's easily a $20,000 card one day. Hey, how did the dock inspection go? Okay, so for that house, we ended up not buying it. We did not buy that house. Oops, I didn't put your hollows in. Are you somebody who leaves their hollows behind? I think you are, because there wasn't a bunch of hollows in your bag. There we go. Yes, we ended up not buying that little lake house. I'm glad we did, because the market's going back down, and the Fed is saying that they're going to raise interest rates again, and I think this will cause house prices to fall even further. Brooks Bellinger. 31? 831? Yeah, 831. And this is a bulk grade. You got it, man. I try to finish something, work time to cook a fresh meal and watch TCC. What's up, Chadwick Burdick? Just placed my first order. Nice. Nice to meet you. Pirates Enjoyer 2 Merlin Series 2. Oh, we got a couple people opening Merlin Series 2. Okay. 2 Merlin Series 3. There's some good pulls in here, too, including Lugia. You can get Lugia out of these packs. So if you pull a Lugia in here and it grades well, you might be sitting on a little gold mine from that sticker. Remember, Merlin sticker cards are gradable. Check eBay. You'll see them. I was just talking about this. Damn. I think you just made some money, man. Pirates and Jar, I think you just pulled a hit card out of there. Wow. That's crazy, man. Now, hold on. Before we clip that, because I know you guys are going to call for that to be clipped, we got to check his other stickers in case he gets a double hit. All right, we got Ladybug, Togepi. Okay, and Blussy. That's Moni. That's Moni. Where's TMR? I miss TMR. TMR told me that he couldn't spend so much money on Pokemon cards because he had to take care of his family. It's totally understandable. Look at that. Beautiful. And you got Togepi. There we are. Now, there's multiple Lugias in one box. I think that's like our third one. And there's 100 stickers in a box. And I would say the box is no more than halfway sold, maybe. So there's more Lugias. Here we go. What we got? Oh, that's really opening up. Okay, the first card is sticking. That typically means it is a holo. Yes, it is. Another Togepi. What we got? What we got? Graveler. Okay, that's fine. Look how brilliant these are in the sunlight, by the way. Isn't that beautiful? All right, yeah, send these to grade with PSA. I really want to know how they turn out. Look at that Graveler. I think I had to take a whole box of Merlin Series 2 and grade the entire thing and then see how it comes back and get these sold. Look at that Charizard. Okay, we got a little Charizard non-holo. Bro, 4 holos this round is ridiculously spicy. You ready? What we got? What we got? What we got? Slowpoke. Okay. Do it, mister. You won't. There we go. Okay. Great round for Pirates Enjoyer. Congratulations, man. Boy, I really like that song that was playing. Did you guys like that song? I'm going back. I'm going to play it again. It's called Floating Anarchy. Clip moment over. That's right. Let me clip it. This is pre-recorded. Who is Pirates Enjoyer here? I don't know, but he needs to have his bag updated to say 922. Okay, there we go. So we can see how old your bag is. Can you believe we're in September? How's this possible? Wyatt Macaulay. I have a bag. I'd like 3 Eevee heroes. I can already feel it in the air. The air's not as sticky as it used to be. Flip this glizzy. But Pirates Enjoyer. It's mean. All right, Wyatt. Ooh, we're getting some sunlight on us. Feels nice. Don't scare me that I don't like cold. I don't want cold. I love the fall and the winter are such beautiful times of the year. So easy to go out and about, too, because you can just go outside and breathe. You don't understand. It gets hot here in Missouri. I don't know if you're from a colder area, but Missouri gets like Texas and Florida and all those other places. We get like 100-degree weather for a while, and it is suffocating. And then that nice, cool air comes in. It's just like, oh, my God. So good. This guy ghosted me and placed an order way after. Oh, my God. So, Mr. Wyatt, you've got Flareon. It's Flareon. Here you go, Mr. Wyatt. It's 104 today. Oof. Geez, when you gotta move out here? It's nice out here. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm gonna buy a plot of land. Listen to me. Here's what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna buy a big plot of land, and we're gonna develop it into like a sort of new urbanism, sort of neighborhood, where you have like a main street, and all the houses are like designed a certain way, and they're gonna be tiny houses, okay? So they're gonna be small, and they're gonna be cheap. The goal is to get them cheap so you don't spend too much on your house. And then you can live in the tiny house and go walking in the neighborhood, and there'll be a park, and there'll be fountains and stuff like that. Yeah, like Newtown from St. Charles. And that's where my wife and I would go walking all the time. And I thought to myself, what if we created another Newtown, but it was designed to be especially affordable and especially beautiful? So like tiny houses, but beautiful sidewalks. There's special bricks on the sidewalks, beautiful trees, willow trees, big ponds that you could go swimming in, stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. Pokey Wen says, I just checked out Newtown. It was beautiful. Oh, were you the guy who was going to do the social media thing for me? What did you think of it? What did you think of it? My wife and I walk there all the time. We thought there's something about it that's special, man. Something about it's very beautiful. There's nothing like it in St. Charles or really anywhere that I've been, but I've seen neighborhoods like that in Florida and in North Carolina. They have neighborhoods like that on the edge of the water. Yeah, that's me. It was amazing. In fact, I'd want to live there. It feels magical. That's exactly what we say. When you go there, it's like you've been transported to a different time period, like the 1950s or something, and it actually feels like you would let your kids go out and run around. And you don't really get that feeling from a lot of places. Jeremy says, feels magical. Bruh. No, he's right. I've been there. It does feel magical. So he's talking about St. Charles, Missouri. Newtown is a special plot of land where the developer wanted to try a style called new urbanism. And the design of the homes are so that they're all kind of like older looking homes, and the streets are special and the trees are special, and there's water around every block. There's like these giant pond lakes that people go swimming in the summer. They got rid of all the mailboxes. They got rid of all the driveways. They got rid of so much. There's no advertisements. There's a main street. There's a giant fountain. There's a church actually built there too. So beautiful. The river ponds are awesome. Yeah, what my wife and I would do in the summers, we would drive down to Newtown, go for a walk, and then we'd jump in the water, and we'd go for a swim in the water, and then we'd climb back out and go home. So, yeah, we miss it. We miss it all the time. Here's Michael Kislaskow with a big order. Hey, mister, installment toward the sexy triple slab set. You got it, Michael, $250. Michael Kislaskow. All right, Mr. Michael. They got bridges everywhere. The bridges are beautiful. What's up with no water? Mr. St. Charles, it's called Skanksville. What? Skanksville? What are you talking about? St. Charles, Missouri is boring. Well, it depends. If you're talking about Bridgeton, Missouri, which is in the St. Charles County, that's horrible. I hate that place. All right, so Mr. Michael, here we are. I think Bridgeton still counts as St. Charles County. 250 brings you down to, let me just use my calculator, okay? I want to make sure I do it right. $330 remain. All right, I updated it, $330. Who's next? We need to refresh. There's 8 people in the queue. Liam Burrows, 1 Pokeball. Here we are. Bridgeton is scary. So for you guys from Missouri, I worked in Bridgeton for Coca-Cola for a while, and then my wife and I lived, where did we live? We lived on the edge of Creve Coeur and Bridgeton, and the nearest Walmart was the Bridgeton Walmart, and man, was it nasty. It was so nasty. Mister, use your calculator. I'm going to use my Sharingan. All right. This Weeping Bell's done stuff that it doesn't want to talk about. Holy. That's for Liam. What have you seen, Weeping Bell? He's seen horrible things. He doesn't want to talk about it. He just wants to take cold showers now. St. Charles can go from super nice to rundown very quickly. Yes. Main Street, St. Charles, is a historic Main Street, is lovely. My friend lived in a apartment down there for a while. So the Main Street, St. Charles, the upper part of those 300-year-old buildings, they're actual bedrooms. You can rent them. And he lived on 2nd Street. And I would come hang out with him and friends. And it was really special memories back then. It was so cool. Very surreal. There was a coffee shop. I don't remember the name of it. But he would do live music there. And a lot of artists would too. And yeah, those were some special memories. That was back from when I was like 18 years old. Really good memories. The area by Walmart in St. Charles is pretty rough. Yeah, there's the Jungerman. The Jungerman Walmart is rough. The Bridgeton Walmart is horrible. Like you really feel like you're straight up in the ghetto. That's it when you're in that Bridgeton Walmart. Absolutely awful. But if you go to like the Wentzville Walmart, Jungerman Walmart, Lake St. Louis Walmart probably has the most uppity people. But there's also the THR Boulevard Walmart is nice. And there's probably some other Chesterfield, Creve Coeur Walmarts that are nice too. Those are all very nice. But it's funny because it's the people that make it nice. Astro Radiance, Liam Burrows. Here's Heracross. I tend to stay in Clayton. Yeah, Clayton's obviously wealthy. Clayton's the fancy area. Mister, are you getting Animal Crossing? We could. I saw them. I don't understand them. Yeah, St. Louis is really weird because it ranks very high on crime until you get out of the city and you go into the county and the numbers flip. The Lake St. Louis Walmart is nice. It's because I worked there. That was one of the nicer Walmarts I ever serviced for Coca-Cola. I was like, Jesus, everyone here is like, you could just tell everyone was wealthy basically. And the whole store was just cleaner and everyone was happier and Older, of course. Not a lot of young people there, but older. But it was way nicer than some of the other Walmarts I serviced. Joe Dub says, I need a new bag. One tops. First movie. You got it, man. First movie. Yeah, if you get a job where you have to do a lot of traveling around an area, you learn quickly how different counties, different cities are extremely different from each other. And your goal is to move into the nicest one. You know what I mean? You ready, Joe Dub? Because you're stratifying. Is that the right word? Stratifying? Social stratification? I would get a Walmart. I don't go because they lock the toothbrushes up. All right, what we got? That's a hollow right there. It's weird. Was the hollow always the last card like this? Well, it's nice, but it's got like this line in the middle. I presume this is from the back of the booster pack, that crimped flap. Oh, you got a Blastoise too. Hi, mister. How's your day? My day's getting a little bright. I think it's time to let the blinds down. Get these blinds down. I like having the sunlight on me because I don't get enough sunlight, but making it hard for me to see. All right. Trying out the new toy. Blastoise, very nice. Huh, you know what? I think this pack is missing a few cards. There's only 5 cards in here. Wow, we got a defective pack. That's very interesting. Look, it says 8 trading cards, but this pack only had 5 trading cards. But you got your holographic Mew and your non-holographic Blastoise. That's very weird. And you know it was like that because when you look at this card, check it out. Do you see this big line traveling right in the middle of the card? That's caused by the inside of the pack, this portion right here. Oh, let me zoom out. Look, that's caused by this right here. That leaves an impression on the card. So if we look at it like this, see that? So that leaves an impression on your card. This is meant to be in the middle of the pack, but it was on the very end of the pack. Weird, man. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, actually, Joe Dub. I'm sorry that you got the bad one. That's part of the RNG, though. What's up, Jason? Of course I remember you, Jason. How could I forget? All right, Joe Dub. I like that Blastoise you got, Joe. Let's find your bag. Yeah, the Blastoise is nice. Joe's sad. Uppity folks piss me off. Yeah, they're definitely not as friendly, but they don't cause you as many problems as poor people, in my opinion, because poor people steal. I think that's far worse than somebody who's unfriendly. Let's see. Oh, he said I need a new bag. I'm sorry. I'm looking for something that I don't need to. Put some cards in front here like this. How someone's going to get Topps pack with 11 cards in it? Probably not. Maybe, though. That'd be interesting. There you go. Joe Dub. I'm offended. I'm poor and I don't steal. Then you're doing a good job, Mr. Arturo. Maybe you won't be poor all your life. Maybe you'll get rich soon. Because you got good principles, and I think you have to have good principles to become wealthy later in life. You know, if you're going to stay chronically poor, one of the problems with being chronically poor is typically your root problem isn't money. Your root problem is the way you behave yourself, and you don't behave very well. I think if you're somebody who's very good at regulating yourself, eventually you do become wealthy over time. I only steal hearts. That's fair game, Cheese. Football cards, mister. Oh, let me go get them. Ooh, that's a nice looking Gengar. Perfect Flareon. How much will be graded card? Oh, good question. All right, so the Sabrina Gengar. Where my stickers at? Mr. Any shiny Pokemon slabs. If I had them, they'd be right here. I think I saw free Charizard. My birthday is in a month. I'm gonna get a Pokemon the first movie and a Pokemon the movie 2000. Damn, I'm excited. That's a lot. I'm hypers over here. So, I'm going to start this one off at $80. There we go. This is a 90, by the way. You got any Japanese team up? I used to. Actually, I have a case of it, but I don't have any for sale at the moment. Miles Bruce, 5 Attack on Titan, Volume 1. Okay, 5 Attack on Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Dark Phantasma. That's phantasmic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 Adventure Time. Okay, that's for Miles Bruce. A case, I'll take it. How much for that Mewtwo? The Mewtwo. Sneep. He's so sneeped. Sneep. Sneep. Oops. And sneep. All right, they're all sneeped up. So, mister, if my first edition Charmander gets more expensive in SLAB-AWAY and I cancel, then you refund me the extra difference, right? Oh, yeah. That sounds like a fantastic business model. That way, people can buy a card, and if it goes up, they get cash from me. If it goes down, they dump it off on me, and it's my problem. That would be terrible. Can you say Charizard? I want a Charizard. Come on, Mom. Here we are. That would be the stupidest business model ever. It would literally just be a way to be like, I think that one's going up in price. Here, hold on to it for me. Oh, now buy it back for me. Mister, can I buy a slab? Jason, you want to buy a slab? Anything for Jason. All right, just hollows this time from Attack on Titan. Just hollows. Energy. Inky. Here's Miles Bruce with... Oh, you got to keep this one. That one's too cute. Cake the Cat. How much for the Armor Mewtwo CGC 9.5? I don't think we priced it, did we? Can I see the slabs? Yes, they're right in front of you, in fact. Here's Gengar. That's nice. Ah, double hit here. Zoroark and Parasect. Parasect never really caught on, did he? We got Beautyfly. Nobody really likes Parasect. And Zoroark. Oops, my bad. All right. When does Lost Origin come out? Soon, I think. I think it comes out in like 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks is a while. So that's Miles Bruce. Bruce! Mister, remember that one time? Oh, man, that one time. That was wild. Michael, Miguel, Mitchell. Okay, he's not in here. I think it's out in like 2 weeks or something like that. So that is a little bit of a wait. Miles Bruce. Paris like his mushroom, so I'm down with the Pokey. All right, and we'll place this here. Donate my defective Tops pack to Cheese. What? If I get too drunk in here, will you ban me? You're banned! 9.22. Oh, yeah, I learned you never give anything free. That's a lesson I learned. I'm taking a nap. See you in the nighttime stream. See you later. You taking a nap? If I'm not napping, you're not allowed to nap. Gabriel Ismail. He wants the Espeon CGC 7.5. Okay, give me a moment. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hold on. He was over here, wasn't he? Here he is. Beautiful. All right. Gabriel, you didn't mention if you had a bag, did you? I'm going to have to check. I'm going to check here at least. Sent for the Gengar. Okay. Goodwheels. Unos. Cheese stealing hearts. Cheese. Do you have a Scissor VMAX Rainbow Rare graded? I used to. I remember I was the first one to grade one of those. It was Pop 1 when I received mine. And I remember we sold it for like $400 back then. I bet you now the slab's worth like 75 bucks. Isn't that wild? So, Gabriel, it does look like I need to log in. Give me a minute to get your address. How long is the line? Very, very short. Today, the line is not very long at all. When you realize your cards aren't what you thought they were worth. Yeah. Well, you know, that was a learning moment for everybody that the modern cards were too high. They were priced too high back then. Now they're a lot cheaper. So the question is, are they priced what they should be priced at? That is a question. Okay, let me grab your email. Okay. And parent. Do I need to send you my address? I've already got it. Got it on. I got it out of PayPal. Print. Did Cheese use his Sharingan? He said, I'm going to use my gun. What is it? Gankeki? Gankeki? How do you say the other part of it? Gankieko? My wife told me how to say it, and I've forgotten now. All right, let's see what's... Oh, my God, Don, I almost said that out loud. Mangakio. Mangakio? Here's Magnus Marshall. I need to ship my bags using my store credit. Thank you. I'll be using a new address. Okay, Mr. Magnus Marshall. Say it. What up, D's? How's it going, bruh? So, Magnus, you'll have $2 left over. Boop. I'm going to just throw that card away, though. Gay Ken Kikai. What? I put cheese on everything. Mister, do you have a graded scissor? Yes! Mr. Magnus Marshall, let's grab your bag. Here we are. How much for the Wishy Washy Tag Team? $18 for Wishy Washy. Okay, so let's go find Mr. Marshall. Okay, I got your address that begins with 5. Now I'm going to go into my address book. Yes, I can see your address has changed, so I'm going to delete the old one. The old address is deleted. And now we're going to use the new one. How lovely. Grab your email. And how heavy is this bag? Yeah, it's a bit heavier. Print. All right, what are you guys saying? What's up, Targon? How much would it be for scissor? I have a Jolteon on PSA 10. There's a big bag on the table. Keke Genke. Poor fish needs a home. I have 2 bags. You have 2 bags? I don't think I got a heavy enough label then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My label's too small. Let me get you a larger label. But now I'm going to have to cancel the previous one. It always says, you promise not to use this label? You're aware that it's a federal crime to use that label now, right? All right, give me a second. We're bumping you up to priority mail shipping. Priority female shipping. All right, cool. So now you've got priority mail. And I'm going to steal this ETB, I think. Here we are. Very good. There's a bigger on the table. What's a bigger on the table? So Magnus Marshall, Magnus Marshall. There we go. Is that one open? Yes, it's an open Astral, but we don't know what's inside of it. So whenever somebody orders Astral, they will actually receive that one. Tell them your nickname is the Lawbreaker. I'm a goshist. I never get anything. I'm on lunch. Could my packs be open for before it finishes? Hopefully, that's the idea. But let's see. We're done with Magnus. Here's Michael Osborne. If you haven't issued the 35 refund yet for the Gengar, could I do 3 Phantasmas and a $20 refund? Okay, Michael. Give me a second. Sorry about that, Michael. Here it is, Michael Osborne's original order. Mister, what's the square root of the volume of your pee-pee? A lot. Wait, I don't think that makes sense. Do you grade the Merlin stickers? Yes, we definitely grade them. All right, so now you need your 3 Dark Phantasmas. Breaking the law, breaking the law. All right, you ready? Sleep. I just got my package with Altar Giratina, and it was packaged so good. I appreciate the care. All right. Here's 2 hollows. And, oh, what's this? Oh, Michael. How about that, man? You pick up a Chase card for 15 bucks. You actually did very well. All right, you got lucky, man. You won the gamble. Here's a little Gudra. Gudra's looking very fertile. And a little reverse hollow Pikachu as well. Wow, dude. You never know how life's going to work out, man. So Michael Osborne. Can I watch everyone get stuff? Yeah. You could do that. Give me a moment, give me a moment. Here we are. Who's next? Eric Holmes, 10 Evolutions, 5 Live Customs. Damn, is that your first order, Eric? That's huge. Eric Holmes. What's he going to pull? Oh, you only needed 1 Live Custom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Ah, all right. You overshot. You overshot by 4 spots. So, but let's see what that turns into then. This could be good. This could be bad. Okay. You're fine. So it turns into a $100 Blastoise. And so you basically, it's just like you bought it like normal. If you'd only ordered 1 pack, that'd have been the $20 snipe, man. That would have been great. All right, there we are. You're fine. You still got this lovely card. Okay. Now, 10 evolutions. Evolutions, really? Wow. What is my price on the evolutions? Yeah, so you got it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is for Eric Holmes. Wow. He said, get me some of these evolutions. That's what he said. Say, I'm not messing around. I ain't messing around. I was making my way downtown, walking fast while faces passed, and I'm homebound. Very good, man. Making my way downtown. Vizard says, holy moly, 10 Evos. He went deep, man. That was a big order. Bro, I want a pack of that, says Jason. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, man. Here goes. I'm skilled. Staryu Hitmonchan. Ooh. Evo is only worth to hold, not to open. So much money opening Evo. Somebody's got to do it. Are you ready? In theory, he could pull a $2,000-$3,000 Charizard in here, right? That is possible. It's unlikely. Technically, it's possible. Like a $400 order. That's what I said. I said, holy moly. Charmander. Ratata. Ratatata. And Pidgeot. I don't know. Pidgeot's okay. I'm poor, though, says Jason. Jason. Silly Jason. Well, why don't you make some money, Jason? Get off your ass. I think Jason's a bum. What do we got here? Magnemite. Pokédex. More like Pokésex. Come on. We need some hits. Oh, I thought that was going to be Charizard. That is Ninetales. Okay. There's Pikachu. Ooh, Professor Oak. All right. Work harder, nerds. Get off the phone. Come on, nerds. Get back to work. Okay, Professor Oak. Come on. Onyx. All right, we got an Onyx. Pokemon Devolution has never given me a holo. Evolutions. Drowsy. Well, we pulled him a holo, but it was holo Hitmonchan. And then we got one Pidgeot. So that's 2 hits. But we got to have more than 2, right? Let's see. There's Pikachu. Oh, my. Oh, we got another holo. That's the regular holo Ninetales. Okay. Ninetales it is. We got 1 pack left. Still a chance for something crazy to pop out. 1 pack, everybody. All right, Eric. Eric Holmes. Brock and Venusaur. And here comes Team Rocket, and here's Surfing Pikachu. All right, so this pack was actually pretty good. Got a lot in here. Brock's Girth. Here comes Team Rocket and Surfing Pikachu. Pika! And here comes Team Rocket. That last pack was nice. All right, Eric Holmes. I wish Eric had pulled a bit hotter on the XY evolutions, obviously. The live customs, he didn't lose money. He broke even on the live customs. For those holding Evo, you want people to open Evo so yours goes up. Brock's Girth. Don't forget the regret. You know what this is for rich people. I hate rich people. Here's Brock's Grit Venusaur. Got a lot of trainers, which I was kind of disappointed in. I noticed a lot of trainers popping up. I like this Ninetales. Rattata, Pidgeot, Switch, and Hitmonchan. Yeah, I mean, overall, you got a pretty strong pull rate. 2 holos, 2 EXs, but no Charizards in that round. Maybe he's right around the corner. So, Eric, you're new, right? Eric Holmes? Is Eric Holmes new? I feel like he's new. Let me check this out real fast. How's the daytime stream going? Well, it's going really well with Eric Holmes buying up like $400 order of evolutions. Holy Jesus, man. Let me get you a fresh bag. I think there's a fresh bag scenario. Here we are. Appreciate it, man. Yes, I've been watching for 2 years. Damn, homie. That's a long time. Eric. It's never too late to start that membership. $2 a month, you get the Pokeball next to your name. And then everyone knows you're special. We're going to say 922. 2 years. Let me toss you a couple free ones just for fun. Because your name's Eric and my name's Derek. That makes us besties, by the way. You didn't know that's how that works. So I would toss you a little, what do I got? I'll toss you a little Lucario. And I'll toss you one more. Because you're so smart, because your name's Eric, you're going to get a Slow King. What do you mean, Pokeball? Give him a Gold Star Zard. Okay, sounds good. All right, so those are nice. Thanks for your first order, man. That's a big order. All right. That sweetens it up a little bit. Okay, those poker cards are very gradable. My twin's name is Derek. That's why I got Eric. Really? That's very interesting. Derek and Eric, huh? Have you thought about getting some Pokemon Dragon Majesty? I've thought about it, and I decided that it's stinky. Thoughts on Costco ETB Evolving Skyworth? Go buy it if you want it. Mister, I thought your name was Alex. My middle name is Alexander. Says Derek Alexander. So let's see. We got, to refresh, we have 5 people in the queue, just 5. David Thompson has a big order. He said, can I pay off the rest of my poker Blastoise slab? You got it, David. Those first-time big orders give me anxiety. Yeah, they give me a little bit of anxiety too sometimes, but usually the majority, the vast majority of people are nice. So David Thompson. Let me go grab it, David. Is it going to be up here? I think he's going to be up here. All right. Oh, that is Blastoise Poker, graded 9 by SGC for David Thompson. It's pretty nice looking. You can tell it's a little off center at the bottom. If PSA ever grades poker cards, maybe try to cross grade it. See what happens. You never know. Okay, because that one's expensive enough that it might be worth the money to try it once. Charlie Gambier says, hey, Mr. Hope all is well. Here's $100 toward my Marnie slab. Charlie Gambier. Let's see. Here it is. So you're going to have 300 remaining. Yo, that Sceptile looks cool. Can I snap it? Yes, sir. This is a Sceptile from Team Magma versus Aqua. That's the Ruby Sapphire era. And that's what he looks like up close. Poison Ring, Slashing Strike. It's got that cool thing down here at the bottom that reminds you of the e-reader series. We're getting some kind of crazy colors on the screen right now because of all this sunlight and all that. Matthew Fowler says Sabrina Gengar 8. Here it is. And a Chilling Rain. I recognize that Sceptile. Hey, that's the Sceptile. Here you go, Matthew Fowler. Matthew, I do remember you sent me some cards, and I sent some out to grade, but I don't always remember whose cards are whose because I always have like a couple collections at any time. I think I got 4 folders sitting out there, and I just send off some cards that look cool. And you did send me some cool ones. I appreciate that. Let's try this Chilling Rain pack. Still taking orders, says Cisco. What's up, Cisco? Yes. Wait. Yes. Wait. Yeah, I'd take another order. Here's Inkay, but not a lot more. We're almost at the 2-hour limit. I have a pretty minty dark Gengar in first edition. Should I get it graded? I grade everything, man. But yeah, especially if it's an old vintage card, I would grade it. Mr. Matthew, do you mind if I steal your little Inkay? I'm going to have some squid for lunch tonight. Keep the Inkay. Thanks, man. Victor Crackman, 1, Hidden Fates. Victor, are you still here? Oh, Mr. Victor. Victor Crackman. Do you think PSA will continue to grade metal cards? Maybe. We got Reverse Holo Pikachu and Mewtwo GX. So if you're asking, probably not. Do you do grading service? We have our own grading service, TCCG. You could call it TCC grading, or you can go by that acronym. Let me grab a card to show off. I should just have this on the table 100% of the time, shouldn't I? Give me a moment. Here we are. So this is our own grading label. You can see our little spiral there. How much does it cost you to grade? We currently grade at $15 a card. And usually the way it works is people already have cards over here that they open in the stream. And then they just pay 15 bucks and we send it off. You know, so we just grade it from the table. So that's beneficial to you because you don't have to ship it over to me. And then when your card's done grading, you can typically have me ship it back with your bag. So, you know, there's some shipping benefits because we do everything right here. I just handed out some grades today. We are working our way through the month of June. I sent you Moolah for that Sceptile and some more One Piece. Can I get that? God, I get that shipped. I think so. How can it tell? How can you tell which wave you got in your Opus One box? You know what? I've never researched it. I don't even know. Do you have to pay for shipping to get the slab back? So it's like this. Anytime you want any shipping on this channel, it's $8 to ship all of your cards in the United States. So let's say you open up a whole bunch of cards and you got a bag. Your bag's full of ungraded cards. What you could do, you can have me grade a card, and then when it's done grading, pay the $8 for shipping. We'll get the slab shipped that you had graded and your bag at the same time. So that's one way to do it. Now, the only downside to that is you're going to have to wait a couple months for the card to finish grading, because currently we're on June, and obviously we're at the end of August right now, so we're a little backed up on the grading. It takes a while. Or you could do Express. Express is quite a bit faster. It's about 2 weeks, give or take, sometimes a little slower, sometimes a little faster. So, yes, those are your options. Let me go ahead and put this in a Victor's bag. If, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers that sell merchandise like hats, t-shirts, hoodies, whatever. I think of our grading service as kind of like our merchandise. And honestly, I think it's way cooler. Not only do I think it's cooler, but I even think it has some value. These grades are personally handed out by me. And so if you guys trust my ability to examine cards, well then when you go to sell, people in this community can take the card and say, well, it received a TCCG grade, so that's the price I want on it, is a 10. And so within this community, that grade has some value. I don't know about the greater like eBay community. Probably it doesn't have as much value out there. But you know, you're spending $15. If it's a really fancy card, yeah, this could just be a fun thing to do. But especially it's a fun thing to do if you really enjoy this community. And yeah. Why did my first edition Hollow Magneton get a poop grade? Because it was poop. That's why I got a poop grade. So who's next? We've got Colt Hicks, one Pokey Bruh. Colt Hicks. Here we are. Colt. We got Victory Bell, Golem, and Del Caddy. All right. That's a round of the rare poker cards. Those poker cards are from 1996. They're very rare, and I consider them some of my favorite vintage cards right now. So we need some of these Evolving Skies too. Print lines, Brooks. If you're talking about the Magneton, I can't clearly remember, but I think it had like a bunch of print lines. If I give you $30 per grade, will they all be 10? No, definitely not. I have no interest at all, zero interest in any bribes. The way I'm all about long-term business. What am I going to be doing 30 years from now? My only goal, to protect the brand of the business, because I don't care whether you could be my bestie. I don't care. If it's a 9, you're going to get a 9, and you're going to pay me for that, and I'm going to get the same amount of money every time. So all I care about is honesty, because that's where the real money is at. The real money is in running the business as ethically as possible and as honestly as possible. That's where all the money is. And people who are bad at business don't understand that. All the money is in making sure that you do it ethically every time. I really believe that. Business is about trust and positive regard. People have to think about your brand and go, yeah, okay, I can trust that brand. You know what I mean? So that's very important to me. There's no amount of bribery money that would make it worth it to me. Here's the way I see it. 10 years from now, when the card grading company is a bit more substantial, if I go to sell that company, could be worth $1 million down the road. I don't know. That's where the good money is. I don't care about if you offered $1 million bribe, I don't think I could take it either because, first of all, that's never going to happen. But second of all, I just couldn't do it because I'm a principled person. You know what I mean? It just goes against principles as a person. And my principles are more important to me than, let's say, money or sex or any of the other stuff. You know what I mean? We got Herdier and Espion. You have to be that way in life because otherwise your life falls apart at some point. Your principles will be tested one day. Colt Hicks puts everything into order. Now, you're also taking this Astral Radiance home. Mister, let me buy some TCCG stocks. We're selling stocks in the company. We're dear. Mister, I think you grade more like CGC. That's not true. PSA grades very harshly. You guys don't think PSA grades harshly, but they do. I've just had tons and tons of PSA returns recently. See, we got lots and lots of fresh PSA returns, and they grade really harsh. So the idea that, oh, CGC is harsh and PSA is nice is not necessarily true. Now they might have a different rubric for certain scenarios, and that's really what you need to understand. But I mean, yeah, I mean, they're harsh, man. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. There's a 10. 8. Average PSA return right now. All 9s and maybe an 8. Colt Hicks. He says he has a bag up top. You got it, Colt. The idea that PSA is going to be super easy, so it's an over-exaggeration. I think it is true that CGC grades harsher, but what does that really mean? I'm going to put your bag down lower now, Colt. What does that mean for PSA or for CGC to grade harsher? It just means both companies already grade harsh, and CGC grades a bit harsher from there. So they're both harsh already. Cards must be paid in full. It's possible to do a service called SLAB-AWAY with me. Who's new here and doesn't understand SLAB-AWAY? Let me show you some cards in SLAB-AWAY right now. So I have this whole stack over here. These are fresh. But then, if I turn you guys around, we got those cases up there, and those are full of SLAB-AWAYs. See? So those are slabs that people are paying down over time. That's what a SLAB-AWAY is. It's a card that you pay down over time. So let's say you got a real expensive card, like this was $255, $190, $500, $200, $100. Let's say you don't have that cash right now and you would like to pay it down over time. You can do that with me. It's called SLAB-AWAY. The first step is you have to pay a SLAB-AWAY fee. It's non-refundable. It's $25. It does not go toward the cost of the slab, okay? So that $25 is you paying for the service. It's kind of like paying interest. Ooh, look at that. $750 on that one. $500. So it's kind of like paying interest on the SLAB-AWAY, right? And you get 6 months to pay the card down after you've paid that fee. I don't care how you pay it. You could pay 100% of the card off. No, wait. There is a rule, isn't there? We changed it. So you got to pay half the card by the 3-month mark, okay? So in 3 months, you got to pay halfway down. So between the first day and the last day of month number 3, I don't care what you do, but it has to be halfway paid by the 3-month mark. Okay, so you can do any kind of monthly payment you want. I don't care. Halfway paid off at the 3-month at least. Now you can pay it off as early as you want. You can pay it all off a week from now. Some people do that. They utilize the service to get a card they're scared is going to disappear, and then they pay it off on their next paycheck. So you can do it however you want, but it's half paid off at 3 months, fully paid off at 6 months, okay? And the card sits over here and it's not available to be shipped out until you're done paying. So let's get an example out. Here's a $190 Togetic with a big, beautiful swirl, and you're scared that this is going to be sold off my table soon. It will, because when I need to refill my live customs, which I fill these constantly. Let's see how many new ones I need filled. So I need to refill this many. So when I go to refill the live customs, I'm just pulling cards off the table. So everything's gone in a week. So if you don't want to miss out on this card, you could put it in the SLAB-AWAY. You would pay $25 extra for it because of that fee. For some people, they don't care about that. That's, it's acceptable, especially for like some cards. Like that was $190, but let's say you wanted to do a real expensive card. How about this one? So $25, I think that's like less than 5% interest on the loan. So it's kind of like a loan, isn't it? Because this is my inventory and you're borrowing it from me for a whole 6 months. So you're paying less than 5% interest if you put this perfect Darkrai into SLAB-AWAY. Here he is. He's a beautiful card. If you put a cheap card like this one into SLAB-AWAY, well, it doesn't really make sense. You should just pay the whole card outright because it's only 60. So 25 is already going to pay most of the card. So don't put this in a SLAB-AWAY, but you might put a card like this in a SLAB-AWAY rather than waiting until you had 600 because, well, first of all, somebody else is going to beat you to the SLAB-AWAY first. Someone else is going to put it in a SLAB-AWAY, or it's going to go in a large or the live customs. So that's how it all works. And we do have some cards that are more suited for like these back here. These are two cool ones. That's first edition Blastoise 6 for 1,000, and Aerodactyl Cardos for 320. Look at that. See this on the back? That's the old Pokemon Red and Blue artwork. So this is a very collectible card in Japan, even though it's not as well known here in the United States. But here's a beautiful Grimer, by the way. Somebody was asking about that Grimer. Put this guy back here instead. Where can we see all the slabs? Your inventory. We do have expensive slabs listed in our Discord server. Join us in Discord, guys. I talk politics over there, and sometimes I hang out, and a lot of people hang out. So when the live stream's down and you can't talk to me, well, you can talk to people in our community for fun. And we're very raunchy over there. There's not a lot of rules other than don't get in trouble with Discord itself. So I don't really care what goes on. We even have a not safe for work channel because I really don't care. So it's more for, it's targeted more for adults than for kids. And that's where we hang out. But you'll find my list of pricey slabs over there. So you'll find all my expensive cards. In other words, if this doesn't sell in a few more days, I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it down in my expensive slab box. Same with this guy. If he doesn't sell in a couple days, I'll take a picture and put him away. And then you'll only see him in that pricey slabs box channel. Okay, if you haven't ever used Discord, it's really fun. You should go learn it. I like it. I recommend it. Here's Miguel Reyes, 10 McDonald's. You got it, Mr. Miguel? 10 of them. That's a lot. So you'll probably finish out your McDonald collection right here. Okay, we already had these 3 from last time. And we're going to get more of these prepared. Don't forget $20 cancellation fee. All right, when it comes to SLAB-AWAY, if you fail to pay on time, it's a $20 cancellation fee to get back out. You can cancel at any time if you didn't like what you put into SLAB-AWAY. You can't exchange. Okay, so let's say you put this guy into SLAB-AWAY, and then a week later you go, actually, I want this Blastoise. I don't flip them for you. You have to pick one and stick to it. I do not cancel one to put in the other. So what you could do is lose $20 swapping over to the Blastoise. I do not recommend that. We have to have that rule. You know why? Because if I didn't have that rule, every single time I bring out some cool card like this Darkrai, somebody's going to flip out their, SLAB-AWAY for it, and I'm going to lose my mind constantly having to trade cards for you. So there is a way to trade them out, but it's going to cost you a bunch. You could lose a sale. I don't really care. I promise you, these will all be sold in a week. I'm not going to lose a sale at all. They'll all be gone. Mister, I can't see. How much for that 3rd slab? Geez, I'm a whole country away, says Murderous Minky. Yeah, these will all be sold either way. I'm not going to lose a sale. But anyways, yes, so I don't trade the cards out once you're in SLAB-AWAY. You just got to finish the one you chose or cancel it for $20. Those are your 2 options. And if you fail to pay by the 3-month mark, you'll be canceled anyways. Pay so much in cancellation and swap fees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Casey wouldn't stick to 1. Ah, shoot, maybe time for me to take a trip. 8. I think we need 2 more. 2 more. These McDonald packs are moving after all. Here we are. I think we got 1 more. There we go. California isn't there. Fancy course out here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's up, Funko? Oh, Funko. Sneep. Lovely. People have been... Mr. John's hopping off for the day. Sends me a little text message when he's done. What was I going to say? People have been using SLAB-AWAY successfully to put a card that maybe they wouldn't have the discipline to save up for, but they put it into SLAB-AWAY, and that gives them an easy way to focus on one thing. Because one of the reasons we started SLAB-AWAY, back in the day, I realized I had a problem with Pokemon card collecting where I would buy cheap this, cheap that, and then when I added all those cheap things together, it turned out I could have bought something nice and expensive, and I regretted it. So that was one of the main reasons we introduced SLAB-AWAY. So instead of spending all your money on cheap this, cheap that, because it's in front of your face, you can pick out one difficult to obtain rare card and just focus it down. And in your mind, you know you have to pay it down or lose it. So you focus on it. So instead of chucking $50 toward maybe the Snorlax, you go, wait a second, I have the income to buy something like Darkrai. I just don't have the discipline to buy it by saving up. So you put this in a Slab-AWAY, and then you knock it down like a side quest or something, you know, like in a video game. And that keeps you on the path to paying down your Darkrai. Can you add to the Slab-AWAY with the same fee or just pre-order? I don't know what you mean by pre-order. But yeah, you just make a payment on it whenever you want. It doesn't matter how much it is. And there's no additional fee after the initial $25 fee. But so yeah, that helps people go, I'm going to pay down this Darkrai rather than 10 boosters here, a $30 slab there. Because I promise you, most of you guys have a collection right now full of cheap junky slabs. And you go, damn, if I had actually just not bought any of these, I could have bought Perfect 10 Darkrai or, you know, first edition Blastoise, you know what I mean? So that inability to save all your money, it's really hard for us card collectors to deal with that. I know I personally dealt with those issues. That's one of the main reasons for Slab-AWAY. The other reason I like Slab-AWAY is because it doesn't put any debt on your credit card. So your credit card's like 18% interest or something like that, right? Well, let's say you put this guy on your credit card for 6 months, because that's how long you get with me. You get 6 months. If you put this on your credit card for 6 months, I promise you, you will pay way more than $1,000. You'll pay like $1,500 from all the credit card fees. And your credit card will always be full. You got a maxed out credit card that you can't use for important things like food or gas. So this is a great way. This card just sits on my table over here, and you just chip it down, and it doesn't affect your credit card at all. Your credit card is empty. So, and it won't affect your credit card score either. Like if you fail to pay this down and you have to cancel, oh no, it's not going to affect your credit card at all. Your credit score is perfect. Your credit score is unaffected. So I like my Slab-AWAY service. It's very popular. And if you went into my Discord server, you would see a lot of people are using it right now. And we've successfully helped people get a lot of slabs through Slab-AWAY. And yes, they do pay a little more, but I have to charge that fee. Otherwise, I'm also losing money because when people take my card away from me for 6 months and I'm not allowed to sell it, that's a lost sale for me. I could have sold that card in like a week. I know I could have. So, you know, there's a cost to having to wait for 6 months to get your money back on a card. And sometimes I lose money because the card went down in price and then someone canceled. So I lose money that way as well. So I'm not making a killing on $25 fee on Slab-AWAY, I promise you guys. It's more like when a card goes down and someone quits on the card, you know, it helps cover that. Here you are. I like it, but I need to find the right card, then I will slab it away. Yeah, and that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, is wait till you see something you like. Here, you got Pikachu. Mister's essentially a loan shark. I'm essentially a loan shark. Do you have any nice Tyranitars that I can slab away? You know, I probably used to, but they all got sent into Slab-AWAY. So that's another thing. The moment a really nice slab comes up, it's instantly put into Slab-AWAY. And there's always like the current nicest card. So if you think you're just going to wait around and another nice card's going to pop up, I wouldn't bet on it, because the moment it pops up, somebody's going to put it into Slab-AWAY. And so you should take a serious look at the ones that are available today and actually consider them, because you think that another one's coming and it might not come. You know what I mean? I'm going to come. Shining Raichu for Slab-AWAY. Here's a Victini. Ooh, he had a little bend on him. That's too bad. That's for Miguel Reyes. Thanks, Miguel. Wow, all those packs, and I think I only saw one Pikachu. Was that right? Whoa, Pikachu's definitely the pull you want, guys. All right. Whew. That's a pricey little Pikachu for Mr. Miguel. He says, I have a bag. Let's go find it. I'm going to muck. That's why I tell my wife, I go, I'm going to muck. Yeah, I got Pikachu. Miguel Perez. I've thought about in the future offering like, all right, you're not in here, offering like a mortgage for Pokemon cards, which is more sophisticated than what we're currently doing. SLAB-AWAY is like this really simple thing, basically. It's not complicated at all. Everyone kind of gets it. There's a few rules. There's not many rules, but there's just a few rules. It's real simple, right? I've thought about offering Pokemon mortgages where you must pay by the month. There's an agreed upon payment schedule and amount, and you get 15 years to pay down the card. And so we could do that with a much more expensive card, like maybe a $5,000 card, 15 years to pay it down, with an expected interest rate on it of like 6% or something like that, right? So you pay 6% interest on your favorite card at $5,000 or something like that. Now this is enough interest to keep me interested in it, maybe, but yeah, I guess it's not very much actually. Mister, I'm here for the Harry Potter. Mister, what happens when they die in 5 years? Yeah, so if I die or they die, it becomes an issue, and I would have to write up some kind of backup contract where, you know, somebody handles my estate like my wife does, or a lawyer or something like that. Okay, now we've got GG League Z, CGC 5 Septile, and 10 One Piece. You already know. You got it, man. Okay, we got your name on it. Nice, man. And 10 One Piece. Heck yeah. I opened 5 McDonald packs, got 3 Rowlets and 2 Growlithe. Get that, Shanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mr. Like CGC had the green label to show that one card was inked. Is TCCG going to have something like that? Oh, that's a very good question, Murderous Mankey. What do we do with our label on an inked card? Well, like CGC, I would like to still slab it away, and maybe we will have inked somewhere very visibly on the label. Maybe above the grade, like an inked 9 or something like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You ready? Inked. Sneep. That is a good question. Sneep. And are crimped or miscut cards worth grading? Sneep. Are crimped or miscut cards worth grading? They're like extra worth grading. People, for whatever reason, people really enjoy the error cards. I think they just find them fascinating to look at. So yeah, I think that error cards do pretty well. Error cards, did I say error? Mistress, this chat for ponies is for bronies. Oh, what's this? Whoa, he's looking crazy, man. Full art. That's a hit for GG League Z. All right, guys, I'm going to call no more orders at this point. We're pretty low. I'm sorry, not low. We're pretty late into the day. And it is 6 p.m. and I need to see my wife. Okay, no more orders. I won't accept a single one more. All right, here we are. Huge. Okay, we got 1 piece. I'm more about the 2 piece. You know what I'm saying? Zozo packing. He's packing, bro. I have no clue who these characters are. Here is a holo. I also have that PSA 10 Pikachu. Can you ship all of it? Yes, of course. That's exactly how shipping works. All right, there we go. There we go. So GG League. I'm going to find that bag. Are you down here? Mister should try a 1 piece laugh. What? Guess there's a laugh in the TV show then. Am I late? Yes, we're wrapping up. Haven't you heard the 1 piece is real? I knew it! Francisco Cruz, 5 Pokemon Go Japanese. 5 Pokemon Go Japanese. You got it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And an XY Evolutions. Mister, look at the cost of the order. Oh, it's $69. Very good. Ew, daytime stream. I know. We're wrapping up the daytime stream. No more orders, guys. We were busy from beginning to end with the stream, so the daytime stream has been a success. Okay, here's Itto and Dragonite. Beautiful feelings. Nice. I feel so good. I think people like the daytime stream to help them get through work. Here's a Belusi. Mewtwo. Holy moly, ran an OG. Mister, what's up, David? I love the pony slab ran. That's hollow. And Charizard is Charizard. Rah. It's like Charizard. What is that Charizard doing, man? All right. Polyswag. Polyswag, you're rich. Francisco Cruz. But I was working with my full focus. No fair, guys. Yeah. Oh, I'll say, don't let yourself get in trouble with your boss watching me, okay? I don't want anyone getting in trouble at work. That's bad. I guess some people play it like a podcast, and then if they hear me screaming, they look over. Next up, Brooks Bellinger, 1 Shiny Star, 1 Evolving Skies. I think you mean one of these. I work from home. They won't know. I'm literally at work watching this right now. Working from home is nice, man. That's the future. Everyone that can work from home should work from home, don't you think? Stoutland. Okay, and we got... Ooh. All right. When I wake up, your stream is playing. Helps me when getting ready for work. Nice, man. There we go. Saving money and no traveling back and forth is nice. Nice. Brooks. Ugh. Work is my getaway, thanks, but no thanks. Guy probably thinking, wow, what a nice political podcast. Then Mr. proceeds to, pick it. Mister, can you show me your Pokemon dealer and how much you made these last 4? What's your profit margin? What's your distributor? How do I set up to be exactly like you? Thanks, mister. It's like they want me to come over and run their business for them. Pirates Enjoyer says, express grade the Lugia. Ooh, very fancy. Okay, we got a fresh express. Oops. We only want the Lugia. Togetic, stop being difficult. There it goes. Hey, mister, I'm here to rip you off. I just want to completely copy your setup. Thanks. Let me know how it all works. Mister, can you tell me all your business secrets? I'd really appreciate that. Thanks. There we go. If you could just tap me into your network of people who work with you, let me know. Thanks. Pirates Enjoyer. .31 Express. I'll pay to watch you sleep. Oh, yeah? Danny Adam, 1 more Roaring Skies. And shipping on my bag and slabs. You got it, man. Okay. We got Binacle, Execute. I can't speak today. I kept trying to say Executor, but I know that's not right. All right, Danny Adam. Soup. Oh, Danny. Ugh. You got a big fat bag, Danny. Okay, we'll close this down. And you are actually going to get priority mail shipping. Those execute are about to get executed. They're about to be turned into scrambled eggs. Spiro egg. Right, that's a pretty big shipment. All right, I believe that's the end. Yay, we did it! We got so many more slabs to price up for you guys. So many cool slabs, guys. Look at all this. Gyarados, Naughty Grimers, a pristine Rayquaza, which will be much cheaper than the perfect one. Look at these slabs we still have, okay? Why couldn't I snipe Evo Skies on 2 packs? I know. Apparently we got a corrected Zapdos or something like that. Sephiroth, the Lightning. Let me see what else we got. You ready? Let me see what else we got. Here's some more. So we got Darkrai 7.5. He's much cheaper. Mewtwo, Venusaur, Cloud 9.5. All right, so we got some cheap slabs in here. Those lower grades always mean cheaper. That's what they mean. There's a nice stream? Yes, sir. I'll see you there.